So fire!
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lethal Assassins channel. We are not going to be reviewing another keyboard. Sadly, I would love to buy another keyboard. We are reviewing the Wowstick electric screwdriver. If you want to check out Hippiotek's videos, he does a lot on this. Sorry, I actually did the wrong way. He does a lot he uses the Wowstick a lot to take and put back together keyboards. If you haven't checked out Wowstick, I suggest going and check them out. He actually did a review on this keyboard, so if you would like a more in-depth review, go check his channel out. So as soon as you open the box, it should look something familiar like this. Not familiar, but it should look something like this. Now, the really cool thing is what comes with the Wowstick. There's a bunch of accessories, which, yes, you could go buy a $20 Wowstick and not get all these, but you go spend $30, $40 on the Wowstick right now, and you can get a bunch of accessories like a carry case, a couple bit groups, the actual screwdriver, accessories, and stuff like that. But we'll get on into all that in just a minute. Right now, the pricing of the Wowstick is $38, or actually $39. Because of the 99 cents. It's 41% off. It's usually $66, so I suggest you go get it now. This deal will end in a day, so if you don't get it right now, maybe just wait until next year. I'm sure it'll be on sale again if this thing goes back on sale. There's a bunch of different things you come with it. I think it's really neat that you get a grid pad. You don't get these a lot in hardware stuff for some reason. But they're really nice to have, and they can be really expensive at times. And it's also magnetized, so that's cool. So let's go ahead and check out what you get in the box. You get a carrying case, which is always nice. It's a nice white carrying case. So when I got the carrying case, the only problem I've had with it is sometimes the magnets fall out. But I had my dad glue it in. So if you do have problems with, your magnets not being glued in, just glue them in yourself. Don't put too much, and don't use Elmer's glue. Who would use Elmer's glue? The case can fit the screwdriver and one group bit, which I'll show you in just a minute. We'll be getting this back out in just a second. It is a white case, so keep it clean. You don't want that thing to be nasty. If you have your own carrying case, pretty cool, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna check out the base really quickly. So this base is what the point of your screwdriver goes in. If I can figure out how to open it. Every single accessory, except for the bit groups and the toolbox, which I'll show you the toolbox that comes with it, has this plastic wrapping. I'm not going to throw away this plastic wrapping. Every time I'm going to use this, I'm going to use the plastic wrapping. So, the base of it is actually a really nice base. It has this rubber on the bottom, which keeps it from sliding. So, don't worry about that. Is there a plastic coating over that? Yeah, no. But even on a mouse pad, it doesn't slide very easily. On this, doesn't slide, and especially on this, it won't slide. This will probably be better on a metal desk or something more with a grid. If I hold this grid down, this thing will not slide at all. So it's good grip, so you're not really always moving it. It's not moving, and so it's nice. Let's get into our bit groups. You have 3 bit groups. You have number 1, number 2, and obviously, number 3. These are all different bits for the electric screwdriver that I'll be talking about in just a second. We'll go in order. So with every bit, you do not get a plastic wrap over it, which I do not mind that because it's already in a tube, so it's kind of already plastic wrapped. This is a plastic tube with rubber ends. You can take out both ends actually, but there's no point in taking out both ends because the other end doesn't do anything. Now the end up here is actually the part that you would take out every other time. It actually has a open and an arrow going up. Get this open. It's not that hard to get open if you have fingernails. I don't have fingernails. You can turn each individual set of screws. They're all different, I think. Some of them kind of are the same, but they're different sizes as you go down and everything. Now the tube that is on it has what is in it, and has the I guess sizes or something. So as you can see, you have a little list, and it goes down and it shows you all the sizes it has and all the different parts. Now some of the bits do copy, the bit groups do copy each other. So there's a few screwdrivers in this one, there's a few screwdrivers in this one, I think there's a few in there, but they're different sizes. Let's get on to number 2. Number 1 and number 2 are probably the most relevant that you'll probably be using. Number 3 is probably the most irrelevant. You'll not be using it that much, I don't think, depending on what you're, doing. So as you can see, there is a few screwdrivers on the bottom, and as you can see, you can turn them all individually, or you can turn them actually all together, just depending on how you're doing, how you're feeling, I guess. I'll let you figure out what's inside them. There's probably more in-depth reviews about what's inside of these, or that might be on the listing. But basically everything you need is in here. If you're doing more farm work, I would say, or deck work, I do not suggest getting one of these. This type of screwdriver is more for hobbies, like building model airplanes, keyboards, anything with smaller screws that you don't really tighten that tight. Group number 3. They all look the same other than the bits inside of them. So as you can see, you've got your list going down, you got your open symbol going up, and it tells you what group it's in. And in all of them, you can spin it 3 times. Now this one actually has less just because of these. These are meant for tighter spaces, or you have to get down into a smaller space, and that's why they're so long. And then you got weird ones like this one, which I actually have never seen a bit like that. So that'll be cool to use whenever I do get to use it. And obviously you can turn them individually or all together, just like you can the other 2. I'm talking really fast. It's like I'm auctioning things off. So those are your 3 bits. Now let's get on to the screwdriver. As you can see, you have your base that you can put the tip of it in. It has a hole you can see right through it. So if you do have a screwdriver in, it won't, go through. Yeah, charging port on the back, and I'm pretty sure that's a light back here to tell you how charged it is. I will tell you this because I've had some people not figure this out somehow. The back of it is to unscrew, and the front of it is to screw. So this goes to the left, this goes to the left, and this goes to the right. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Basic. The only actual problem I have with this is some of this, but once you get it straight in there and you have a bit in there, it won't really do that as much. Let's get on to the toolbox. I think it's nice that they called it a toolbox. I think it's kind of cool. So you've got A screw holding thing, I think. I don't know why they give you screws. I don't think this comes with a kit or anything. So I think they just give you screws to give you screws just in case you need screws. Or they're trying to tell me that this is to hold screws. So you do have something to hold your screws with when you're taking something apart. You drop your screw in there. That's so you don't lose it. This works pretty well too, but you know, if you lose it or something. So you got a screw holder, a D and magnetizer. You put your screwdriver in one end, or the bit of the screwdriver in one end, it magnetizes it. The other end, it demagnetizes it. You got a charging port in here, and then you've got this thing. Now, I have absolutely no idea how to use this. I don't know what to use it even for. I don't know how you would attach it to the screwdriver at all. Sounds screwable? No. So I don't know how you would attach the screwdriver at all. But I guess it's something cool to have, or it might go on something else. Maybe it goes on here. I have no idea. The cord's not that long, so you'll probably just use another cord. Now, this thing right here, let's talk about this thing. I think this thing is meant to go in the travel case. I think it's meant so you can do this. And it holds your thing. But I don't exactly know. So, I'll give you a little challenge. Figure out yourself. Unless this goes on something and it broke off when it was getting shipped. Other than that, I have no idea. So yeah, they do call it a little toolbox. It's not an actual toolbox, but it's pretty nice to have. I feel like they could have manufactured it just a little bit better, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, there's not much else to talk about. There's this little manual on the bottom of it. Probably just tells you a bunch of stuff about screwdriving and stuff like that. Other than that, that's really it. That's a bunch of stuff that you'll get for 66 bucks, or get it for 30. Getting all this stuff for 30 bucks, that's pretty good. Some of those bits right there probably cost up to 30 bucks. And it's not low quality at all. So, yes, you get it for 30 bucks, but if you're late to it, you'll have to pay 66 bucks. Paying 66 bucks for all this is still a really great deal. But if it's not something you absolutely need right then and there, I suggest waiting until next year. Or until the next Black Friday, whenever you're watching this video. For something that's 66 bucks and getting it for 30, that's really good. Or just keep an eye on it. I don't even know if this sale right now they're having is actually a Black Friday sale. It has a flash deal on it. That might just be a deal that they have. And 54 seconds. It'll be exactly a day until this ends. But it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Almost 2, actually. That might be a timer until it hits 2. Phew. So basically, as soon as this video will be uploaded, it'll be less than a day that you have this deal. So, if you want to get deals like these, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like, and leave a comment. Tell me what you like, tell me what you want me to review. I might review it. If you want to, you can buy it for me and ship it to my PO box. If I get one. I don't know if I get one, but if I start getting delivered things, sure. And never mind, guys. That is a minute timer, not a day timer. You got 1 hour. I'll try uploading this video, but I don't think anybody's gonna do it. But you have exactly 1 hour from this point to get it. It might take an hour to upload this, so sorry guys, you're probably not gonna be able to get this with the deal. But if you're willing to pay the $66 that it is, go ahead and do it. If you know you'll use it a lot, sure. It's good for hobbies like model airplanes, like I said, RC car building, or just little things like keyboard building. And, you know, a lot of computer builders, if you build keyboards, if you build phones, repair phones, a bunch of stuff like that, I suggest getting the Wowstick. Thank you guys for watching this video. It really helps me when you subscribe and like and comment on the videos. It helps me know that y'all like the videos. If you don't like the video, go ahead and dislike the video. But tell me why you didn't like the video and what I can do to improve it. Like a better high quality camera, or camera views that I should do, and things like all that. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of quick, kind of long video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Drop it.